What is up? What is up, my gorgeous, fabulous family? How is everybody going? You're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach, and you know the drill. I'm here to empower you to take control of your relationship with food, create a body and a life that is sexier than a hot fudge sundae, because you get to do that thing on your terms. If you are joining me here live, Josh is in the house. Throw me an emoji in the comments box. Let me know that you're here. And to all the replay watchers, I'm sending you so much chocolate-coated love. See, it was just like I was never gone. Is that I remember my spiel. I remember it's just like I was never gone. Luke, how you going? It's so great to have you all here. I am, as you know, I've just dropped on now. So here we go. It's like 7:45 p.m. my time. I think thereabouts. And I wanted to drop on by, scoot on by your place and give you a big shout out and say hi, because I have been dropping some teasers about my big reveal. But I thought, you know, what value can I really offer you today? Mr. Stone's in the house. Kate, how you going? Beautiful. Oh, I've just been chatting to Sharon today. It's so great to have you guys here. Thank you very, very much. Who sent me that lone little love heart? Shoot me some love hearts, people. Shoot me some love hearts. Oh, thank you so much. So I thought, what value can I offer you today? And really what came to my heart instantly was like the 3 ways that we just sabotage. And really, I mean, you could just spout off the top of your head like 1,000 different ways that we sabotage ourselves in all areas of your life. I thought we'll relate it back to our whole weight loss journey and the whole emotional eating. Oh, thank you for the love hearts, for the whole emotional eating gig. But I thought, yeah, you know, there's so many different ways, because I thought, which 3 am I going to choose? We've got like a whole cast of thousands up here just going, oh, that voice in your head, it has got 1,001 reasons why you should not do the thing that you want to do. And I have this new thing that I just thought, Simon, how you going, babe? I have got this new thing that I sort of thought about maybe a week or so ago, and I've called it, I have to TM it, front door, back door theory. This is my front door, back door theory, because this is what the voice in your head does, right? The voice in your head comes knocking on the front door of your house, be all dripping in honey, sounds so sweet. It's like knock, knock, knock on the front door of your house, right? And it comes to you and it's like, oh, sweetie, you should totally not do that thing that you wanted to do. Oh, you said you were going to eat healthy tonight? Don't do that. No, you should definitely just order Domino's. In fact, here, I've got on the speed dial for you. You're like, come on in. Come on in, sweet dripping with honey voice. You sound like everything I've been waiting for my whole life. And in it comes, plonks itself down on the couch, and you start dialing Domino's. You're all excited. You got the pizza coming and the Coke's coming, and everything's just going to be amazing, right? And then you get your Domino's, you start eating, everything's fantastic, right? Before you even know what is going on, that voice, the very same voice that was 2 seconds ago dripping in honey and real sweet, he's scooted back out the front. He's gone. Oh, he's gone. There's no signs of him anymore. The voice that told you this was the best idea you've ever had. This is going to be amazing for you. You deserve it. Here's 15 reasons why you should absolutely do it. You've been so good lately. You haven't really had anything much to eat today. You were way too busy. So you might as well have this. There's no time to prepare dinner. Oh, there's nothing in the fridge. There's nothing prepared. You might as well just go ahead and get the takeaway again. Well, I'm not talking like takeaway once in a while, occasionally, you know. I'm talking about for like the 5th day in a row. When you know in your heart, you're like, this is not sitting well with me. But the voice be all dripping in honey. It sounds like a best idea you've ever heard. So you order your Domino's. And now suddenly that very same voice, that voice that 2 seconds ago had you like wrapped in a blanket of deliciousness, was like telling you all the reasons why you're just such a star for ordering your takeaway again. He scooted on out the front door. He's gone. Oh, he's gone. And now he comes knocking at, I was going to say he comes knocking on your back door. He doesn't come knocking on any back doors. He just busts that back door down. He comes barging into your house, into the house of your mind, through the back door. And now, it's not the same voice. There's no honey now this time. No, all that honey, that be gone. Now, that voice full of abuse, that same voice is like, I cannot believe what you have just done. I cannot believe you ate that pizza again. I can't believe you ate the whole block of chocolate. You think you're ever going to make progress? Look at you. You're so disgusting. You're such a loser. You might as well just eat the second pizza that you got at half price because it was a 50% off your second purchase offer. You might as well just eat that whole thing now. I told you when I came in through the front door that would be a great idea, and you could save that for tomorrow night because you were saving money. Just go ahead and eat it now. Look at you. There's no use anyway. You might as well just eat the whole thing. Wait, gets better. gets better. Then it starts sort of dripping a little bit of honey again, trying to convince you all the reasons why you should totally just go and pig out, because then it says to you, if you eat it now, it'll be gone tomorrow, and tomorrow you can get back on your plan. You can be perfect and you can get it right. Tomorrow it'll be so much better. So much better. So I wanted to look, thank you to everybody who's dropping on here. Thank you so much. If you're enjoying this, go ahead, like, love, and share. Send me some love hearts and go ahead and like, love, and share. Oh, Jane, how are you going? I just need to take a sip. I got drips and snips and sups going on tonight, but it's all happening tonight. It's all happening tonight. Josh thinks it's funny. Well, it is. It's real funny until it happens to you. And for any of my, ex-dieting brothers and sisters out there, whether you're still dieting, for me, it's an ex-dieting factor. But whether you're still caught in that dieting trap, I can tell you. So this reason one, I'm going to name this as reason one, how we just keep making our weight loss so much harder than it has to be because we are not trusting ourselves. We're not. We get all up in our heads and listen to that voice, and that voice up here, this is crazy town up here. Up here is going to tell you that, sleeping in is the best idea you've ever had, even though you've been late for work 3 days this week and the boss is on your tail, right? He knows what's going on. Up here, it's going to tell you 15 reasons why you should spend all day on social media while you're at work, even though you've been caught 5 times now and now you're ready to get that warning, right? Up here, it's going to tell you should totally just stop through Macca's on the way home. It doesn't matter that it's the 5th time today that you've done it. You should, absolutely skip all the rest and self-care you were ever going to do and just work like a Trojan, right? And up here, it's the way I like to think of what goes on up here for me. It's like a mental asylum, and all the inmates, they'd be running loose up there. They just got their own corroboree going on. Half the time, I don't know what's going on up here. It's like crazy town. It is like crazy town. And if I don't tune in to my true self, like to my heart, right, I will just go insane. I'll go insane. Yeah, Josh says your mind is the thing that controls everything. Right. And this is the thing. Oh, Kylie's in the house. Word to another K. I've got another K in the house. Another K. Deborah, how you going, honey? So Josh, yeah, and this is the thing. Our mind, right? So this is what I say to you. Our mind only has 3 jobs. 3, right? So this sort of relates back to what I was saying here. Our mind only has 3 jobs. Its very first job is to sort of, like Joshua says, control everything. Control everything, right? So make sure your heart is beating, your brain is still functioning, your kidney, your liver, like everything's doing its thing, it's pumping away, your blood's still cleansing itself. It's no big deal, right? Second thing it has to do is to make sure that it can observe and categorize your life as events, right? As events, and catalog them later for your recall when you want to think about, oh, that was such a great day when we went to the beach, and it's all there, right? The last thing, I'm holding up to it, so we'll cover 2. The last thing your voice, the last thing that voice in your head, the last thing your mind has to do, it's only the last thing that it has to do, and it's the thing that propels us to screw ourselves over time and time again, is to keep you away from pain. Make sure you avoid pain. Keep you safe. Keep you alive. Make sure you avoid pain, right? And the way that it does that is what it seems to us to be sabotaging our efforts to our goals and our dreams and where we want to go time and time again. Why is it doing that? Why does that voice knock on your front door, be all dripping in honey, like, oh, honey, you should totally just have the takeaway tonight? Or, right? Don't worry that you just had 1 cookie out the box. What's 1 cookie? That's nothing. Go back and get more. If you don't eat the whole lot now, somebody else is going to eat it. The spouse is going to eat it, the partner's going to eat it, the kids are going to eat it for sure, and you definitely won't get any. If you don't get it now, you're going to miss out. I've got to get more cookies. More. In fact, I think I better go to the shop and get a whole packet for myself, and I'll hide it so that nobody else can find it. That's the voice. Can we all recite together? Sonia, how you going, beautiful? That's the voice. I'm going to make a song, I'm going to make a little jingle, I think. I'll get some little jingle music and we'll do a whole song about the voice, because I'm telling you, the voice going to do you in every single time. But there's a different voice. So I was going to give you 3 reasons today. I think maybe we could just stick to this one, the voice. I'll come up with a couple more. If you can tune out of Crazy Town up here and come back down here, this is where you're going to get, right? Because this is where they say, you know how they say, oh, I had a gut feeling? That's not come from up here. That's not where the gut is. I had a gut feeling. I had a gut instinct. This is where you always know, unless you've got a really bloated gut because you've been eating too much junk food, then it's hard to tell what's going on. But you know, you really know in your truest essence, you really do know the right thing. That's why we have the battle with the conscience, right? Well, that's why we have the battle with the voice. The voice comes along going, yes, definitely, eat the whole loaf of bread. Don't just have one slice, eat it all, right? And you're like, you know it's not right. You know it's going to make you feel sick. You know that last time you did it made you feel real sick, but for some reason we go into this state of amnesia whenever we think, oh, eat the whole box of cookies. Yeah, you totally forget about the last time you did it, how sick you felt, how bad you felt about yourself, how physically ill you felt, how ashamed you felt, you know, how it's totally sabotaged any goals that you had, how you woke up the next morning still regretful, and it put you on the cycle again of, I better go back on another diet. Clearly I can't control myself. That's not true. It's not true. It is so not true. I used to have a song. When I talk about songs, I did used to have a song. It was called So Not True. And I used to share it in my master classes, because when we talked about the voice tells you all this crazy town stuff. And the song was like, it was like one line, because that is just so not true. It's just so not true what it tells you. 99.9% of the time, it's just be feeding you some garbage to try and get what it wants. But down here, in your heart and in your inner instinct, right? Your inner guide, your knower. As my gorgeous friend Lana says, your inner knower knows. Your inner knower knows. And it's the part of you that goes, really? I've already had like half a block of chocolate. Am I really going to finish the whole thing off? But the frenzy starts to kick in at that point. The frenzy, you're like, can't control myself, just gotta have it, right? You have left this whole part of your body, you have left it. You've vacated the building and you're just up here. And we want to make the franticness, the frenzy of the voice go away. And the only way we feel like we can do that is to actually do what it's telling us to do, to eat. But this is where I say to you about the whole front door, back door theory. It is that voice that is compelling you and propelling you to go eat, right? And the only way we feel like we can shut it up is to do what it says to do. But after you do that and you do eat the whole block of chocolate or the whole bag of cookies or the 3 pizzas, then it's the same voice that comes back in and goes, you pathetic thing. Look at you. Like it doesn't go, oh, honey, it's all right. Don't worry, you'll do better tomorrow. No, it does not. It's got the abuse factor coming out now, full force. I can't believe what you did. Look at you, right? Look at you. And I used to do this. I used to go to the mirror and look at myself like horrified at the monster I had become because I had eaten, a lot. Let's just say a lot. Can we just say? Ruler, how you going, beautiful? Jenny's in the house. Jenny's in the house. Thank you so much, Joshua. Okay, but don't you think the taste makes you want more? Yeah. Yes. Joshua says, but don't you think the taste makes you want more? Yes, honey. Yes, I do think the taste makes you want more. And that is half the problem. That is half the problem. Because it tastes so good. It tastes so good. And that is where, so I don't know, shall I give you, I was going to give you 3 different ways that you're like totally making your weight loss way too hard, but I will give you 3, I'll give you 3 things anyway. So then here's the second thing that I often talk about, which is using like the pain and pleasure principle, which is essentially you've got to come out of here, crazy town, right? Just leave it for a second, just a second, right? And use the pain and pleasure principle and just think, right? I know it's hard when you're faced with all the pizzas and the chocolate and the ice cream and the cookies and the cake and you're going, but I want it all. Because for me it was FOMO. Can we use FOMO as the third one? FOMO, right? That if you don't eat it now, you'll miss out. And somebody else will get it, or you'll never get it again. Or you're in France or Italy or whatever. And it's like, if I don't stuff my face now, I'll never get it again, right? We'll talk about that one in 2 seconds. But what did I say? Pain and pleasure principle. Pain and pleasure principle. Use this one to get you out of crazy town, right? I use this one all the time. This is such a great one. Oh, Chanel, how you going, beautiful? Pain and pleasure. Did you hear my voice break then? So I know, because I need more. I need more of my fabulous turmeric tea. Wait. Just, you know, FYI, for those of you who didn't know, I lost my voice like badly a little while ago, as in completely gone. And my friend Mr. Stone would consistently call me on the phone, and I'm like, dude, I can't talk. And he's just like, I'll just be a second. And he's like spouting off all this stuff to me. I'm like, he's waiting for a response, and I'm like, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. But in any case, it's still cracking. I better be a little careful now. I'm getting a little excitable. I'm going to have to calm down. How is that possible for Kylie Pax to calm down? And why is Kylie Pax talking about herself in the third person? We don't know. We don't know. So we've talked about front door, back door theory, and I'm going to tell you about the pain and pleasure principle. Well, I can still sort of semi-hold it together. Pain and pleasure principle is that when you are up in crazy town and you're like, I don't know what to do, I'm just not quite sure how I can handle things, is to just come out of here for one moment and just stop and think. Because you can still tell yourself, you can still make any decision that you want to make, but can we just at least get a little savvy about it? And so just go, okay, fine. I could eat the whole second pizza that I was going to sort of spread out over the rest of the week because, you know, the voice had told me it would be a great money saver. I could do that. I could eat the whole box of cookies. I could eat the whole block of chocolate. I could. Of course you could, like Joshua said, but the taste, the flavor, it's like, I know. Yes, you could absolutely do that. But before you proceed, ask yourself, how am I going to feel 4 seconds after it's finished eating? After you wipe that last cheesy grease off your lips, you're going to feel real good then? Or you're going to be feeling just a little crap about yourself and a little regretful and a little sad and a little disappointed? You know, how are you going to feel? If you're going to feel great, go ahead, eat it, right? You'll be like, I'll feel fabulous. Okay, good. More power to you. Eat the whole thing and order another one, right? That's fine. If you already know up front, you're going to feel a little not good. Not good physically, not good mentally, not good emotionally. Then, as I say, you can still go ahead and eat it. Make your choice. That's totally fine. You have the power. You always have the power. You can still go ahead and eat it. But don't fool yourself into thinking that it's going to be a magical wonderland and Bambi's going to come sing to you and Tinkerbell will dance around your head while you eat it. It's not going to happen. It's not a thing, right? You just know up front, okay, I'm going to choose to eat it. It's not my smartest move, but I just feel like this is what I need right now. You know, I don't feel like I have any other tools or any other avenues right now. And this is just simply what I'm going to choose to do. I know it's not great, but I'm going to do it. If that's what you already know up front, then you might as well skip the whole guilt factor afterwards. Just go, I'm going to eat it and I'm going to own it, right? I'm going to eat it. I'm going to own it. You might as well enjoy it. What's the point of eating it if you're going to eat it while the whole time feeling guilty and bad, right? And then what was it? What did I say? I said, let's use this for the third one, FOMO. FOMO, right? So FOMO is the third way we're making our weight loss just so much harder than it needs to be. So much harder than it needs to be, because that is when you eat again because you're not even hungry. You're not hungry, but you're eating because of fear. You're eating because of FOMO, fear of missing out. If I don't eat it, somebody else will. If I don't get it now, it will be gone forever, right? This is classic Christmas time and Easter time. Here in the magical land of Oz, we have just come out of a long weekend. So people might have had their barbecues and all that kind of thing. If I don't eat this pav now, I will not see it again until next, you know, Queen's birthday, whatever the holiday was that we just had, right? If I don't eat this barbecue now, I'm not going to get it again. These special sausages that these people got flown in from Zimbabwe. I don't know, right? It's usually at the Festivus times of year when we really start freaking out with the FOMO, because there's special foods that are around at those times, like your pumpkin pie and, you know, your roast turkeys and whatever is going on at those times of year. FOMO will really get you then. It'll grab onto your booty and like drag you down. It's going to try and drag you down. And you're like, no. And the FOMO's going, oh, you're coming down. You're going down. And you're like, all right. And we do. This is how it works. Stephanie, how you going, babe? Oh, Cash, my little possum. Did I message you today? I'm definitely going to message you after this because I meant to. I know I meant to. So this is how it rolls. Now, for those of you who have just joined here, like the gorgeous, fabulous. Can I get my speech together today? Stephanie, Kat, Michelle, you're going to have to go back to the beginning because I have covered 3 massive nuggets here. And like, this is not a light and fluffy live stream. I'm giving you some really valuable tips and information and tools here. It's just 3 things about the different ways that you're sabotaging your weight loss. Now, FOMO, you might have heard me talk about before, but the first 2 I guarantee you have not, which is the front door, back door theory. And if you don't know about it, well, forget it. You're going to be fighting your weight forever, just letting you know up front. And then the second thing we talked about was pain and pleasure principle, which again, if you don't have these tools in your arsenal, in your toolbox, then just don't say I didn't warn you. That's all I'm going to say. Kat, Kat, see, because I don't have my glasses on, Kat said, sorry, babe, I was at the run club. I thought you said you were at a nightclub. And I'm like, girl, it's not even nighttime. So where you been? Where you been? But that's okay. You were running your booty off. That's all right. I forgive you. I forgive you. So this is what we're doing today. Now, I have shared these with you, and I also want to tell you that this is exactly the type of thing that we go into in intense detail in. Dun, 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 dun. Can I do? I'm such a bad singer, just FYI. I wanted to share with you my massive big surprise. You see these arms coming at you through the screen like, I had this intense surprise. Ditch the Diet online bootcamp is open right now. I am going to put the link up in the comments box above. If anybody here is tapping away on their laptop or on the phone or on the desktop, you can pop the link into the comments for me as well. It is kyliepax.com/bootcamp. kyliepax.com/bootcamp. And this is huge. I have never been so excited about something in my entire life. See, I've got the emojis coming. Yes, I have never been so excited about this because this is unlike any round of the bootcamp that has ever run before. Now, this is the bootcamp that has changed the lives of thousands of women globally. It was picked up by an Instagram sensation. She did it. She could not stop raving about it. Her weight loss, she just went to weight loss superhero stardom purely because of what the work that we did in the bootcamp. This is massive. Now, not only that, it is completely overhauled. I sent her off to the beauty parlor and she has come back with a makeover like you just would not believe. She's had little nips and tucks done. In any case, it's all brand new. It is all brand new. Brand new videos that you have never seen before. Brand new audios, all done by moi. Brand new. Everything is brand new. There is so much chronic, like classic information there. There is everything you need to break through your emotional eating, to totally revamp your relationship with food and put you on the path from where you are now in a conflicted relationship with food, fighting with your weight, wondering that even once you do lose the weight, are you going to be able to sustain it? And how is that ever going to be? Because you have never managed to do it before. All the tools and all the information are in there. I'm sharing with you every single last tool that I personally use to drop 20 kilos. And as you know, for those of you that don't know, I was a chronic hardcore dieter for really good 20 years of my life, and I fought with emotional eating for 30 years of my life. So probably 25 years I was like dieting, like really serious dieting, and the things I did to my body I will do a whole nother live stream on my actual story because it is because we've gone long enough for today anyway. But it's intense. It is not your average, I did a diet here and there. No, I was hardcore. I did everything you can possibly imagine doing. I really tortured my body in order to lose weight, and it never ever worked. I'll drop a few kilos here and there because you can do a diet, right? Anybody can do a diet. You can drop a few kilos, but it doesn't solve all your life problems like magic. The weight doesn't stay off. It always comes back on, and it brings all its friends to the party as well, right? So this is what I'm saying. It brings all its friends to the club, and now you got the original weight plus all the friends. They're all in the club, and the club is on your booty. So this is what we want to work out. How I'm sharing with you everything that I did, my 5-step eating code system. You have an entire resource library in there. So this is massive, right? There is over 15 hours of content coming at you throughout the bootcamp, spread out over the weekly modules, all right? Fresh content every week. There is another, I think, 15 hours worth of resource videos in the resource library. There is over 100 whole food recipes. There is the entire 100-page recipe, 200-page recipe book. Okay, there is every tip, tool, and trick that you could possibly need, plus a support group, plus as a private, hello, you know me, we know what it is like, right? So there's a private support group right here on Facebook that I am in there every single day, personally answering your questions and stepping you through everything you need to know. Live weekly masterclasses where we interact one-on-one. Again, it's the personal help that you can't get anywhere else. This is the type of help you would normally get in a private coaching situation and you would pay a whole ton of money for. So this is an opportunity for you to join with me, learn everything that I have learned over a 30-year period. I am sharing with you over 6 weeks. This is 6 weeks to real results. I am friendly. I promise I'm not scary. I'm very friendly and a lot of fun, but I also absolutely demand results. So you're not going to leave this experience the same way you came in. You will leave seeing the results that you want to see, because I just simply won't accept anything less. That's how we roll. That is how we roll in the boot camp. Everything you need to make the progress and get the results that you want is there, including me. I'm going to be there on your tail. Make sure we get it done. Absolutely make sure we get it done. So I actually also, this is the excitement and the buzz that has been around this. People have been so excited for this that I actually had somebody in the last week scroll around, find the sign up page before it was even open and join. That is how excited people are for this. So I know how good this is. I know how valuable this is. I just am asking you to check it out if it feels good to you and right in your heart. Now, if you've just dropped on, please do go back and watch from the start, because we are wrapping it up now. We are just wrapping it up now. And it has been a full on live stream full of really amazing tools and trips and ticks. I don't know what is going on tonight. It's been a lot of good fun in any case. There's been lots of cool tips and tricks. But if you are implementing any of the things that I've gone through with you here tonight, let me know. Throw me some comments, shoot me a private message, and let's hook up. I love connecting with you all. I don't like to sit here alone in my office all day with not chatting to you, because if I'm not chatting to you, then I actually have to do work. And I want to be able to chat to you. I want to be able to connect. So don't ever think, oh, I can't reach out to her. I don't know her, or she's Australia's emotional eating coach, or I better not contact her. Contact me. I'm a very approachable girl. I promise you. So I'm sending you all crazy amounts of love. Do you have any questions about the things that we went through tonight in the live stream, about how to overcome any particular challenges that you might be having with the whole emotional eating, weight loss gig? Like, if there's anything you want to know, throw it in the comments below. Because that was very slurp there, wasn't it? Sorry, not. No, because I know there's a delay on Facebook. So if it doesn't come through shortly now, I will just come back and I'll check, and, we can have convos afterwards. But I want to thank you again very, very much to everybody who's been here with me live tonight. I'm so excited to be back. So as I said, I will be popping in because I am back now. Now that I got my voice back. And Mr. Stone didn't sabotage all my efforts to recover my voice. So as you know, I will be popping back a little more frequently now, because I did vanish for a few weeks, which was sad and tragic tale for so many of us, mostly me. So please do go ahead. If you have found value in this live stream, like, love, and share, because as you lift yourself up and you empower somebody else to take ownership of their own life, that is how we absolutely change the lives of 1 million women and children around the world, which, as you know, is my goal. So I want to thank you very much once again for being part of the movement. You have been with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach. And remember, the only person who has the power to change your life is you. But you have to be the one to step up. Don't sit back wishing things could be different. When you step up and take control, and remember, I'm sending you so much love. When you step up, take control of your life and your destiny, that is when you really, really, really do know that you've got what it takes. Sending you crazy amounts of love. I will catch you all very soon, my gorgeous, fabulous family. Until then,